They're making a Law & Order Toronto, I have just learned. It's a Criminal Intent, and I never watched Criminal Intent, so I'm basing this off of the OG 3 Law, 3 Order. Here's what I think they should do. They should take popular Canadian characters, not just the actor, the character, and give them a backstory that leads them to Law & Order Toronto. Karen Robinson, who played Ronnie Lee on Schitt's Creek, is in it. Not as Ronnie Lee. That's their first mistake. Here's her backstory. We're going to say Ronnie was a big city lawyer. The city remains unnamed because she was a lawyer in that city, but the criminals were never brought to justice because of corrupt government. So she decided she wanted to pack it all in, live a simple life, so she moved to Schitt's Creek. Fast forward a few years later, one of her friends in Toronto is a victim of a crime. She does not get justice for that crime, so Ronnie decides, I need to get back in the game, because she does give off district attorney energy. District Attorney Ronnie Lee. Detective Joey Jeremiah. After graduating from Degrassi High, the Zit Remedy saw some local success. Maybe they played some shows at Hooterville Station in Brampton. The Rivoli, the night of their big break. They were opening for National Velvet. Completely underrated Canadian band. They were opening for National Velvet at Horseshoe Tavern when, upon leaving the gig, Joey sees a crime in progress. He steps in, saves the day, and then he says to himself, Joey Jeremiah, you're better served on the police force than you are in the Zit Remedy. Detective Joey Jeremiah. In attendance at that fateful show was Janet Kim from Kim's Convenience. Yes, she was a photography student at OCAD, but upon seeing this crime in progress, taking photos of that crime and those photos being used to put the perpetrator in prison, she decided she wanted to be on the side of justice. So she left OCAD, joined law school. Assistant District Attorney, Janet Kim. William Murdoch from Murdoch Mysteries. After 120 years, he finally gets his promotion. Captain Murdoch. I'm still working through the rest of the cast. I do know Dr. Lauren Lewis escaped her supernatural overlords from Lost Girl to become the chief medical examiner. That I know for sure. And I think Gina Falcone, let's forget that she's a toddler and a cartoon for a second, but if Gina Falcone grows up and decides to use her powers for good instead of evil, she will be the psychiatrist.